I just did finish my laundry up, and so now it's drying. And so as I was doing it, I'm sorry, you guys, I'm rubbing my eyes. Okay, so as I was doing that, I realized that I was having these thoughts. Like, sometimes when I'm in my quietest moments, I have thoughts. It could be random, it could be something from my past, it could be something that I thought about from when I was watching a TV show that I related to, whatever the case may be. It could just be random. So as I was standing there at my little washing machine, I had this thought about this guy that I used to date in high school. And I just thought about it, like, why was I so attached to him? Now, I already did a podcast. This is technically like part 2 to the fatherless child or something like that, like childless father, fatherless child or something like that, however I named it. But basically the first part, when I talked about me not having my father in my life. Now, since I've grown up, I had my stepdad, which was my mom's ex-husband. He was in my life from, I believe they said it was 4 years old. And I kind of remember like bits and pieces of it, but it's like I don't really recall him being there. As I said in my previous podcast, that I was saying that he stated that, or my mom used to always say that he used to always buy me M&Ms and like Cheetos. That was like my little favorite snack when I was a kid. So she said that he always bought me stuff like that, but I don't personally remember it. Like, I remember one time I went in the cabinet and I was like, hey mom, can I have some of these, like the little mini M&Ms, the mini chocolate M&Ms? And she was like, yes. I remember I got some, I had it in a napkin, I went and got in my bed, and I was sitting up there watching TV, eating the candy, whatever. But I never remember that he bought me stuff like that. So, like I said, he ended up going to prison for about 12 years. So we still had like this distant relationship, because he was in prison, and he was the only father figure at that time that I had to talk to, what I'm saying? But it was always my mother that I had to talk to about anything that I was feeling, anything that I was going through, and I'm thankful for her for that, because she really cultivated my mind to teach me certain things about how to feel about certain things, that I didn't necessarily get from a man's perspective. So this guy that I used to date from high school, everybody knew him, of course. I'm not going to put his name out there. But I remember how, when I say how attached I was, meaning like every day that I went to school, I knew that I was going to see him. I was waiting for him, when my mom dropped me off in the front, I knew that his truck was going to be rolling up, I'm waiting for him. We stand right there. We wait till the bell ring. Or, we stand outside for a little while because, everybody stood outside. Then we went inside, went through the metal detector, and we walked to class, whatever the case may be. Basically what I'm saying is I was so attached with the attention that I was getting from him. Now, it could have been attention from another guy had it would not been him, or, whatever case may be. But because he was the only one that I was interacting with at that time, he was the one that I was fully enthralled with, to say it how I'm trying to say it, So after high school, after we graduated, I was really, how would you say it? I was depressed a little bit, because I was like, damn, like, this is a person that I've always been like every single day, like every time I got up, I knew that I would go to school. I knew that, he was going to be there, what I'm saying? Or if he wasn't going to be there, he would let me know, he wasn't going to be there. And those days that he wasn't there, oh my gosh, like it was so boring. Like it was the boringest day ever. I didn't want to talk to nobody. I didn't want nobody talking to me. So it was like, and it wasn't just me in high school that was doing that, because I knew this other girl that was doing that too. Like, she was so anal about it. She would be like, whenever they got into a fight, she would come in class and be like, nobody talk to me. Me and my boyfriend, which at his name, we just got into an argument. I don't want to talk. And we'll be looking at her like, girl, if you don't get the who would have known I would have been one of those girls? And I used to laugh at her. Well, no, I'll take the back. I never laughed at her. I used to laugh with them because it would be funny how she would just plop down and she like put her head down. She like, you guys, I don't want to talk. Like, no, because me and him just got to an argument. Like, no, I don't want to talk. So I was always like the counselor, like try to help her through it. Like, girl, what happened now? What's the problem, girl? Look, we gotta work, okay? We all gotta work as a team today. We gotta do this project. I don't need, my other teammates, our other classmates over here, going off at you because you do this all the time. Girl, what's going on? Like, what's the problem, So who would have known that before I actually started my relationship with that guy, per se? Not the same guy, but the guy that I'm talking about. I was already counseling her for some stuff that I was going to be feeling when I got in a relationship with the guy that I was with. So, like I said, after high school graduated, I was depressed because it's like, man, like I can't see this person no more. Like, this is the attention that I liked, whether I initiated it, like, hey, let's do this, or hey, let's do that, or hey, let's go to Burger King, because I was skipping school and shit, doing stupid shit, like, what the fuck. But I'm thankful that I graduated on time with my class, walked that stage, whoop whoop, yes, I did that, okay. I fucked up, but I cleaned it up, all right? And I did what I needed to do. But, regardless to him, like, saying, hey, Ashley, you want to, go to lunch together, whatever the case may be, it was always like, as long as I had his attention, as long as I was around him, I felt okay. So it's like, after high school ended, it was like, what the fuck? Like, I withdrawal, that's the word. Yes, that's it. I had withdrawals from that because that attention was not there anymore. So by me not actually having my father in my life and no male role model in my life, whether it was an uncle, whether it was a cousin, whether it was my stepdad, as I said before, me and my stepdad we had conversations when I went down there to visit him, but it was always just awkward, don't know really what to say. He was always like, don't really know what to say, so it was kind of like, we'll just kind of sit there, and then he would kind of like, try to make small talk until my mama come back from the restroom, like, like we always try to figure out what to say to each other, you know what I'm saying, and literally it's still like that to this day. But he made it even worse to make it seem like he just don't want to have no type of communication with me at all. Like, he don't know what to say to me at all, so it's like he has nothing to say. Like, he's straight mute towards me. But the only time he can say something to me is when he needs something, like, hey, Ashley, can you help me get my medicine? Or, hey, Ashley, can you fix me some noodles? Or, stuff like that, when I was his caretaker, whatever the case may be. So, it's like, when I was sitting up there washing clothes and stuff like that, and I was just standing there, it came to my mind, like, I'm the type of person where I don't really have issues in my relationships, as far as like dealing with guys and stuff like that, like, how to be in a relationship per se. What I'm trying to say is, when I was standing over my little washer thing that I have in my kitchen, I was thinking about, how is it going to be when I really find that person that really, truly loves me? Now, see, I had to say it slow because it's like you really feeling what I'm saying. That person that really, truly loves you. But you being me, like, because I'm speaking about my perspective, but I'm saying if it was you, like, you, like, how, yeah, you get what I'm saying, like, feel me, right? So I was like, and I think about this a lot, that I would be fucking terrified to know, like, to feel it, to know it, to see it, to hear it, for him to pronounce it, for him to announce it, that it is a guy that's going to be out there that is going to really truly love me. I mean, love me when my hair is looking fucked up. Love me when my emotions are going crazy. Love me, hell, he even love my dirty drawers, like, and I ain't even trying to say that to be funny, but I'm just saying, like, when you finally have that feeling of knowing that somebody truly loves you, like, it'll break their heart for you to even look at them in disgust type, like, you get what I'm saying, like, and it's funny because, as I said, I'm the type of person where I can plan out my wedding. I know what kind of flowers I want in my wedding. I know how I want the decor to look. Of course it might change when I get older. But, I have a certain eye for putting certain things together. Be like, oh, okay, I can put this together for my wedding. Or I want my kids' room to look like this. Or, I want my room to be decorated like this. Whatever the case may be, I can pretty much pinpoint out how I want things to look. Oh, excuse me, you guys. That was a hiccup. Pinpoint things of how I want it to look, get everything together, I can put this with that, make a picture collage, whatever the case may be. But I notice sometimes that when I look at certain people, when they get proposed to, like, the proposal videos and how, everything went about or looked and stuff like that, I can look at somebody else and see, that's amazing, that he proposed to her. You can really see that love between each other and stuff like that. But like I said, I would be fucking terrified to really know that there is a man out there that will love me. And when I say love me, I mean love the deep-rooted core of me. Like, he got down to the roots that grew the soil to make me into the beautiful person that I am. You see what I'm saying? Like, my mama, see, she had the garden. Let's just say like that. My mama was the garden, right? And she planted this flower, because since I'm the only child, so I'm a flower, right? So she's the garden. She was planted, and she had this one sprout that was planted in a specific way. That, the gardener, they never paid attention. Now, the gardener would be my dad, follow me. I'm putting a whole analogy together, right? My mama is the garden. I am the sprout. The gardener is my dad. He always, made sure the garden overall was, good, made sure it was watered down, say everything. But this one little sprout, he never paid attention to. He done moved away, started a whole bunch of gardens, got flowers, roses, everything everywhere, you know what I'm saying? His shit so damn mixed up, he don't even know where the cabbage at. He don't even know where the peppers at, the green bell peppers. But do you know where the cilantro at? Like, you know what I'm saying? He that type motherfucker. He got a lot of kids, okay? So let's just say that's all his gardens. You get what I'm saying? Because he already moved. He went away. He did whatever he wanted to do. Now he's settled in one specific home now. Okay, that means that he's married now with a kid. He got his garden, doing whatever he doing. But until this one day that this certain specific person moved into this house and noticed that there was a garden, it's like, oh, okay, it's a garden, Oh, they got the cabbage, they got everything. I don't necessarily have to go to the markets and stuff like that to get my produce. I could just continue, growing here. So let's say he done brought his whole family, so basically overall what I'm saying is me and my mom is the garden. I'm still the sprout, that's growing. I'm growing now, because this person is not here anymore. So now I have time to sprout out. I have time to grow. I have time to figure myself out, know what I want to be, know how I want to, establish myself in life, how I want to bloom and blossom and all this and that. And then this person moves in this house and loves on this garden, loves on my mama, which she's garden, loves on me because I'm this sprout that became this blooming flower. And now there's a man that is taking care of the garden overall, because now my mom, now she has a relationship with the gardener. Now it's a whole blooming field. Like he done brought a whole nother section to the garden and make it everything beautiful. He done fertilized it. He done just made everything blossom. So anytime anybody come around, they be like, "Wow, your garden is so pretty. How did you do it?" That's my secret. See, that's not something that you need to know about. See, because it was my timing for me to move in this house on this certain day, cultivate this garden, and get everything together. See, y'all had y'all chance when y'all needed to be here to fix this garden. See, I done hired motherfucking maintenance people, all that. Y'all didn't do what y'all need to do. I got it. Let me handle this. You know what I'm saying? So now my mom is taken care of. Now she got her relationship. But now it's this certain person that just keep paying attention to this certain flower. It's different. It's not something that they paid attention to before. It's not something that they seen in the stores, like, a red rose or, a purple rose. But this is a specific yellow rose. And you know why I chose a yellow rose? Because I love yellow roses. See, I'm not just no ordinary, no pink rose, no red rose, no white rose, no orange rose. No, I'm a yellow rose because I love yellow roses. And this man is taking out the time to rake at the soil, make sure he pat it down real nice, and just make sure everything around it is perfect, so it can bloom to even more roses, that and the extra roses will be the kids, eventually, But this man is really taking his time with me. See, the other person, which would be my dad, he was the first gardener. See, he just let everything just be wherever. Like, he just don't care. Like, he sprinkle a little water here and there, which by that meaning, like, he'll come around, here and there, try to make it, small talk, like, "Hey, Ash, how you doing?" And he know I don't give you no energy, my nigga, because that shit fake as fuck. Get away from me. You know what I'm saying? So then he be like, "All right, well, whatever, I'll pay attention to the greens over here, from this part of the main garden, which is my mama. He'll pay attention to her for the time being, because that's really what he came out here for, to get him some cabbage and go on. He don't even care about these damn roses right here. You know what I'm saying? So overall, I know I gave that like to be a long analogy, but you basically get the overall picture of what I'm saying. That I can't just yet. I'm not even gonna put it out there in the universe that like that. I can't imagine just yet how that is going to feel when somebody really truly loves me. See how certain things in my childhood has broken me. It won't ever use that to his advantage to try to take over to make it seem like, no, you my possession, you mine. No. He's going to treat me as delicately as he's seen me, but then help me groom to the blossoming flower that I am meant to be. Because see, one thing about life is that it's not always meant for you to be alone, but it's good to be alone at times so you can really learn how to love yourself. So therefore, when you learn how to love yourself, then you can actually teach someone else how you want to be loved or how you want to be treated. But it's up to that guy to be interested enough in me to want to know deeper. Like, well, I mean, there's plenty of roses out there. There's large roses, there's small roses, there's yellow, purple. They got the ombre roses. Do you want like a rainbow rose? Like, what is she really into? Let me pay attention to her, let me find out what her favorites are. And I don't want nobody to just try to ever use gifts, to always make me, whenever I'm mad, try to make me happy. But this man is just going to be heaven sent from above to know how to be that man for me. And I am like terrified to find that, because I'm gonna be shooketh, as they say. I'm gonna be shooketh, like I'm I'm gonna be so shocked and so like speechless, because like I pray, I pray, for that man. I'm not gonna put, out there what type of person that I want him to be per se, that I put in my prayer. But yeah, I'm real, I have a hardcore exterior, but interior, man, I'm a plush like teddy bear, and so I just felt like I needed to expound upon it. I have these moments where I'll have a thought, and then next thing you know, I'll end up doing something else, like playing on my phone or putting something on TV to, try to distract myself. But it'll always be some kind of way that it'll be like, I need to get this out, whether it be posted for somebody to hear, or whether it's just for your own record for you to hear yourself, but I just wanted to put that out there, that even if that guy comes in my life and he hears or sees any of my YouTube videos or hear any of my audios, I just want him to know that, I just want him to know that I am thankful for coming into my life to not only share my joy, not only to share my prosperity, not only to share my my life in general, but I want to overall thank him for being that man to help me cultivate my thoughts, to help me see things in a different light, to help me, like basically, for him to help me, and like I said, I'll be such a therapist or a counselor for so many people that I never have the chance to sit down and really counsel to myself, really hear myself talk and really understand the tones that are going up and down in my voice, or the sound vibrations, and how I said certain things, and oh, I like how you said that, you real good with the words, like I don't give myself enough time to talk with myself or counsel myself, because it's very easy for me to go and find somebody else to counsel me, but then in retrospect, it's more so that I'm counseling them, because we'll start talking about them, and not saying that in a bad way, like they'll overtake it, but I'll just notice how certain times, like, I be more counseling to a lot of people and I don't counsel myself. So I feel like this is a moment for me to really just have a moment to talk with me, let's understand things that we try to push down and or push behind us, because we get in this feeling of, oh, we need to work, we need to get money, we need to keep going, we need to keep striving, we need to be strong, don't think about being lonely. But in this life, God did not make us to be lonely. God did not make us to where we didn't have friends. God didn't make us to where we didn't have family. Hell, how would I have came about if we didn't have family? If my mama didn't have a mama, they had a mama, they had a mama, they had a mama, they had a mama. Like, it really goes like far, like ancestors. Like, you had to start from somewhere to get somewhere, So overall, I just can't wait to meet you. I can't wait to enjoy your company. I can't wait to enjoy your family. I can't wait to be welcoming. I can't wait for me and you to combine welcoming arms, for me to join another side of the family that I never thought that I would ever have in life again. I can't wait to enjoy our life together. I can't wait to enjoy our children that we're going to have. I can't wait to enjoy Savannah's bubbly laugh and all our children, however many we're going to have. I can't wait for us to enjoy that. I can't wait for us to travel the world. I can't wait for us to have intimate times where we can just sit and talk with each other. I can't wait for us to have moments where we can draw, we can laugh, we can be crafty, we can create together. I can't wait for us to have family times where me and mom is over and everybody is together, having family dinner and having fun game time, having board games or playing Uno out, I can't wait for us to enjoy life. I can't wait for us to sit in silence and just look at each other, knowing that we can speak telepathically without even saying not one word verbally. I can't wait to write poetry with you. I can't wait to sleep at night with you. I can't wait for it to be us with you. I can't wait to sit and watch what is this? A fireplace on the TV, even though we don't have a real fireplace. I can't wait to explore our options together. I can't wait to be grounded in spirituality with you. I can't wait to make a bond with you. I can't wait till you can be my best friend, truly. I can't wait to learn with you. Learn how you think, learn how you act, learn how you do certain mannerisms. I can't wait to explore with you. But one thing that I can say is I can't wait for God to send you my way. I can't wait for the day that we meet. I can't wait for our families to join together. I can't wait for you to meet my mom. I can't wait for us to have those kids. I can't wait for us. I can't wait to get myself together so therefore I will be ready for the relationship. I can't wait for me to be spiritually, physically healed before you come to me. So, if you ever got to listen to this, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have the chance to understand where I came from, understand my lifestyle, and understand that one day will be a great memory in our portfolio of life. Overall, I can't wait to finish the last lines of our book together that we wrote of our life as one.